Hi and welcome to this DCP web tutorial. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to add an end screen to your YouTube videos. So if I open up my web browser, I'm already logged into Studio Beta and you can see all the different videos I have here. We're going to focus on this one here. It's called Blender 2.8 Glass Shader and Particles tutorial, right? So if we click on that, you'll get all the different features of YouTube Studio Beta. Maybe I'll do a tutorial just giving you a good summary and overview of this software or this backend for YouTube channel. But this information here is particular to this specific video, right? And as we scroll down the side here, you're going to see end screens. So when I click on end screen, the button, it will open in a new tab. And there's a couple of things to note here. So at the moment, whenever you watch any of my YouTube videos, I would say at least 90% of them, at the end you're going to see a video here, you're going to see my logo in the middle, and you're going to see another video here. So if anyone ever gets to the end of my video, I want to present them with a different video to watch afterwards, because if they like what they're seeing, maybe they'll click on that video and watch that as well. So there's two ways to set up the end screen here, and I'm going to explain a couple of things that I do in my YouTube videos to help with that. So I'm going to click use template here. And when I click on it, if you notice that my logo and my company name, and I've got this little footer down here, right? So I want to find a template that works well with the end screen design that I've created in the actual video itself. The last slide, right? So I could use something like this with videos on the side. If you keep scrolling down, you're going to get all these variations. So you can put 4 videos there. You can have your logo in the middle and on the side. You can have it all centered out like this. You know, you can have different variations of this template layer, but let's select this one because this is typically the one that I use. So we'll click on it and we'll click select, and when you click on it and select it, you can actually adjust things in here. So you can click on there, you can move it about a little bit, and you can just, you know, these lines will appear to center it out. So I'm not going to really adjust it because it is actually in a pretty good place, but you can stretch them out and shrink them down and so forth. So you can lay this out however you want, and you can have up to 4 videos there, or 4 elements. So normally you would have 3 videos and maybe a big subscription button, right? So when I click on that, or if when this video plays, if I were to click on that, it will ask the users to subscribe to my channel. So it says choose a video or playlist. If I double click here, so if I click twice, I can either put a playlist in here, so I can go and find one of my playlists and add it in here, or I can select one of the videos and it's going to show me the most recent videos that I've created. So let's just say this is a Blender tutorial that is about glass shader, so it would make sense that maybe it follows another Blender tutorial. So let's say we select this Planet Earth Part 1. I'll click save here, and now that video will get displayed here. And then on this side I can double click and I can do a few different things here. I can say always display the most recent, or I can select this option, best for viewers, allow YouTube to select from your channel to best suit the viewer. So YouTube knows what the viewer's been watching, and YouTube will look at my channel and then display a video which it thinks that the user might be interested in. So there might be another tutorial after this to do with just particles, for example, rather than the glass shade, or vice versa, or something like that, or something to do with Blender, right? But normally I leave it like this. Normally I'll click save. So normally I'll let YouTube pick one of the videos, and I'll pick one of my most recent ones, or something that I want to promote because I think is informative in some way, right? So if I click save here, to be fair, normally I have these the other way around, but it doesn't really matter. It's not that important. Now the other thing here, if you look at the timeline on 2251, what I've done is I've added 2251. Yeah, I've added exactly 20 seconds of still content. It's just a still frame in the background in my actual video editing. So when I completed the video editing, I'll add a still 20-second frame at the end. So when you scrub through this, there'll be 20 seconds from 2251 all the way up to 2311. So yeah, roughly around 20 seconds, give or take, right? Where there'll just be this still image and this content, this logo, and then this content. So the user's got enough time to make a decision whether they want to see something else, rather than it just flashing up for like 2 or 3 seconds, or even 5 seconds, probably not enough, right, for them to absorb what the information is. So give them a bit of time to work out what they want to click on, if anything. And there's another thing you can do, which is what I normally do, is I would drag this, or actually this one I'll leave it alone, this one here, and this one here, best for viewers. Let's see, yeah, normally this one I'll drag across like this, and then this one I'll drag across like here. Not necessarily, you know, it's a bit strange the order here, but what will happen now is if I scrub back along the timeline to here, these things will display in different order rather than, really we should have it this one, and this one, right? That makes more sense. So what we can do is just pause this. This is the planet Earth one, so that shows first, then my logo, so it should be my logo next, or the middle one, and then this one afterwards. They're in a bit of a funny order here, but it doesn't really matter too much. It's the way they get displayed. So if I click play now, this one will display first, then my logo, and then whatever YouTube picks for the user. So it's like a little sequence there. You don't have to do that. You can just have them, all three of them, show at the same time. It's entirely your choice, right? So let's just pause this. Let's pause this here. You can see there's enough time for now the user to look and actually select something. So if I click save, that's now been saved, and if I close this, I'm back to Studio Beta again with all the information about this particular video. Cards we're going to go through maybe in a separate tutorial. There's quite a few things in here that I've been learning, so you know, maybe I'll show you some ways of optimizing your content as well. So if we go to YouTube DCP Web Designers, let's just test what we've done. So if I go to video here, the particle one, let's go to, so you can see I've done lots and lots of videos, so please take a look at my channel, subscribe if you get a chance to subscribe, that would be nice. I've got loads of Blender stuff here, YouTube stuff. It's just endless amounts of information, anything from like creating GIF animations out of videos to GIMP software to spreadsheets, Google Maps, all sorts of things in here. You're going to find a lot of information about a lot of subjects, but it's all software based stuff, right? So it's all to do with graphics and multimedia and just generally using software, anything to do with like web programming. There's so much stuff here. Over 450 videos I've uploaded, so I'm pretty sure there's something for everyone. I will go to playlist and I want to find that particular video, so I want to go to Blender here, click full playlist. Here I've uploaded 119 Blender tutorials on quite a few different things like creating planet Earth and landscapes and spaceships and all sorts of good stuff. But we're looking for that particle one, so let's find it. It must be here somewhere. This one here, I think it was, right? No, it was the glass shader. So glass shader one is here, this one. So if I open this video, it might play an advert. We'll skip that. Let's just skip that and we'll go towards the end. It was around, let's see, right here. So if I play it from here, I'm just going to mute it so you can't really hear anything, but this is where the ending of my video. Then I just explain to people, thank you for watching my video, and then you'll see the mouse cursor will disappear, and then you'll see the pop-ups now like this, right? So this is what I was talking about, giving them 20 seconds to roll over, and here you can see the subscribe, and here you can see the different videos. If I go ahead and click on Planet Earth, or if I click here, it will subscribe, go to my channel, subscribe. If I click here on the Planet Earth one, then it will start to play the Planet Earth one. So here you can see, and when you get to end of this video, there's also a YouTube end screen with some different videos and different content. So hopefully that makes all sense. It's worth doing that, I think. Not everyone will ever get to the end, but the few people that do get there, it's nice for them to give them an option to see something else if they're interested in what you're doing. So let's pause this. That's the end of this tutorial. I hope you find it useful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next DCP Web tutorial.